Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is currently 2:09 a.m. on this still and cold Saturday evening going into Sunday. It is currently 41 degrees outside. It's actually not too cold compared to the last day or two where it was really windy and really cold outside. It's not too bad out tonight. I just left the club that we went to like 20 minutes ago. And I'm on my way home. I have not posted the vlog yet for tonight because the vlog was not, it hadn't finished uploading by the time that we left. So I'm gonna go home here in a second and I'm gonna post it. But I wanted to vlog a little bit before I go home. And then I'm gonna change into looser jeans because the ones I have on are like skin tight. And I'm gonna put on a hoodie and get comfortable. We went out to dinner tonight with our friends, and then we went out to a couple places afterwards, and it was, well, we went to 2 places afterwards. It was fun. I had a good time tonight. You know, like, I hardly ever go out and do that kind of stuff. Well, I mean, I go out to dinner, obviously, but, like, I don't ever go out to bars or clubs, hardly ever, and I had a good time. And, it's so funny because, like, I have a good time until, like, I can kind of feel like I've worn my welcome for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but when, like, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna, like, not want to be here anymore. But I leave before that happens. And so then I leave, I'm like, yeah, that was, like, a really fun evening. I had a really good time. And it was. We had such a good time. Our friend was in town from Denver. This is our friend that used to live in Dallas, our friend Demi. And, so he came into town with his boyfriend because they're going to a friend's birthday party tomorrow night. So they came into town just for 2 days for that. And so we had dinner plans with them tonight, and then we were going to go out to this club afterwards. And Alex was like, would you please go out to this club with us? I would really like you to go, like, the old days and stuff. I was like, yeah, sure. So I didn't, like, today I didn't do tons. I actually filmed a review video at McDonald's, and I filmed a drama video in the parking lot at McDonald's, but we had to leave earlier than we thought we did, so I didn't have time to post those. And yeah, so what happened was I was, like, uploading all this stuff, and then I, like, ran to Macy's really quick because I wanted to get a black turtleneck to wear tonight, of which I didn't really, I found like 3 black turtlenecks. I found like 1 black sweater that I liked, but it's just so basic and it was expensive that I was like, I'm not going to pay a bunch of money just to have a sweater to wear out for one night. Like, that's stupid. And then I found this cashmere sweater. It was the brand Club Room, which is usually like really affordable, but they had a cashmere sweater that was like crew neck, and then they had a turtleneck, and the crew neck they didn't have in my size. Well, they did in other colors, I think, but the turtleneck they had, it did not look right. Well, anyway, it was so baggy and big, and then I looked at the price tag, and it was $185, and I'm like, I am not, I mean, I know it's a cashmere sweater, but I was like, I am not paying $185 for a sweater to wear out for one night. Like, that is ridiculous, Peter. So I was like, no thank you on that. So I just wore something I already have. But I did buy 2 flannel shirts that were actually the same brand, Club Room. And they were having like their Black Friday sale already at Macy's. And the shirts were like $20, $21, I think. And they were marked down to $9.99 each. All these flannel shirts. So if you're looking for flannel shirts to buy for somebody, Macy's has all of these Club Room flannel shirts that are $9.99. And they're all really super cute. I got 2 that are kind of like a Christmas plaid look to them, you know? So that I could wear one for Thanksgiving, and then I think one I'm going to wear to like Christmas Day. Because Christmas Eve I try to dress up a little bit more than that. Although I think we're doing pajamas for Christmas Eve this year. Well, not to my cousins, we won't, but at Alex's mom's. So, yeah, so, did that, and then Alex texted me while I was at Macy's, and he was like, we were supposed to leave. We were gonna pick up our friends at like 8:45 because we thought they were staying at this hotel right by us. And, which is called Ironworks. And then we found out that they were actually staying downtown at Bottle Works. So Alex was like, okay, we have to leave like an hour earlier so that we can go meet them for like drinks in the lobby first. Because our other friend that was like, so when I first met Alex, it was like Alex and then our friend, like these two friends of ours. And it was like the three of them that were like best friends and went out all the time and stuff. So our friend from out of town and his boyfriend, and then our other friend, he was coming to dinner, and then his boyfriend was gonna meet up with us later. So it was like the 6 of us that were going out. Well, only 5 of us for dinner. So Alex was like, we have to leave like an hour earlier so we can get there by like 8:30. And I was like, it was like 7:25 and I'm at Macy's. I'm like, oh, okay, so we have to leave in like 35 minutes. So I said, I'll do the best that I can, babe. So I had all these videos that I wanted to upload, and I had all this stuff that I wanted to do. And I just was like, you know what? Like, I'll have to just post it on Sunday. So I'm posting this stuff tomorrow. Because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stress out about it, and I'll just post it tomorrow. And so yeah, so I came home and I stopped at the gas station on the way home, filled up the gas tank, and got Alex and I Red Bulls. Here's mine. Alex finished his already. And Alex will only drink a Red Bull with a straw, just so you know. And now you know, if you didn't know. So I came home and took a shower. I like looked at like there was no way I was gonna be able to get the videos done, and the vlog was still like uploading, and it had like an hour or something, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to wait till I get home and post it in the middle of the night, I guess, which I don't do very often. So, but it's a long vlog from last night. It's like an hour and a half, I think. Well, and so maybe tonight I won't vlog too long, and then you guys will you can catch up on that, I guess. But anyway. So yeah, I came home and Alex was just getting out of the shower, so I got in the shower and picked out my outfit. I wore black jeans and I wore the shirt, and it's like almost the exact same outfit that I wore to my friend's celebration for life. And then I wore the Doc Marten platform boots, which are super comfortable, and I love that they raised me like 3 inches in the air. I felt like I was towering over people tonight. And so anyway, yeah, we went downtown and we had drinks like in the lobby bar. It was like real quick. We were only there for like 15 minutes. And then we went and we ate at Livery, which is like one of my favorite restaurants off of College. There's now one on the north side too. And Alex and I had this cauliflower stuff as an appetizer. Our friend had guacamole. Our other friend they had street tacos and empanadas. And then I had queso empanadas. Alex had queso empanadas for dinner. Our other friend had a queso empanadas. We all had queso empanadas. And they were so good. I'm really hungry right now, though. Like, I'm super, super hungry because I didn't, like, really even finish my dinner. We were just, like, talking and catching up. It was so nice. Like, I just love going out to dinner with people. Like, that's, like, one of my favorite things in the entire world. And it was just super nice to catch up with all of them. And even our friend that lives here, we don't get to see him very often because he's super busy and stuff. So that was really nice to see him. And, yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. And then after that, we went to this bar called Teeny, which I had never been to before. And like when it opened, it wasn't like a quote unquote gay bar, but like a lot of like gay guys went there. That was not the case tonight, which is whatever. But it was like packed, and like the downstairs was dead, but the upstairs was like absolutely packed. And it was kind of lame, honestly. I was like, this is not. It was kind of either just a stand, like you either stand to the side or you're like in the middle of this huge like, it's not a mosh pit, but you know, kind of like that. Like everybody was just kind of like up against each other dancing and stuff, but it was okay. And we stayed there for them to have a drink, and then we went to this club called Envy. and that was fun. And I ran into so many people tonight that I hadn't seen in forever because I just don't go out. And people were so friendly and so nice. They're like, oh my God, it's so good to see you, Peter. I really missed you. And got to see a DJ friend of ours we hadn't seen for a while. The music was great. It was really fun. I had a really, really good time. Danced with my friends. And, but, you know, I have to say, like, I don't miss that. Like, I don't miss that at all. There are times that I kind of feel like I do. And I'm really glad that I went out tonight. Like, I had a great time being with Alex. And I had a really good time being with our friends and dancing. It was like the old times, you know. But I just, like, between the very heavy drinking of, I mean, it got kind of messy at the end, not with our group, but like people like just at the bar were like, it was messy. They were just spilling drinks and falling into people, and I don't enjoy that. Like, that's not fun for me. And I also don't like to be like rude about it. You know what I mean? Like, just because I don't drink doesn't mean that other people shouldn't partake in that as long as they're being safe. So I don't like to be like rude about it, right? Like, but I also don't love when like it's like person after person is like bumping into me and spilling drinks around me. I just don't like that. It's just not, at that point it becomes not fun for me. And it's like a switch flips in me, and I'm just ready to go. I'm like, 1 second I'm having a good time, and then, but I always kind of leave now before, like, I can see, like, and, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to leave and be, like, mad because people are, like, messy, and, I mean, that's their time, right? So I always try to leave before that, like, when I'm still having a good time. Like, when I'm having a good time, and I'm like, okay, don't overstay your welcome. It's time to go home. You know, you had a good time, whatever, and so I said to everybody that we were the other two couples, I was like, do you guys want me to take you home or anything? They're like, no, we're gonna all Uber home. Alex is gonna Uber home. He's gonna stay with them. So I was like, okay. I mean, it's only another hour anyway. Well, not even now, but so it was fun. We like danced, and yeah, it was a good time. I ran into so many people though that I was like people that we used to see out regularly on the weekend, and I was like, oh my God, do they still go out like every weekend? Like, maybe they were just out randomly like I was, you know, I don't know. Except for that they were all like, we never see you anymore. And I'm like, well, I'm around. I have a phone. You know, you can call me if you want. And everybody was super, super nice. I mean, it was good to see. I mean, I saw a lot of people that I hadn't seen, but I thought, I just can't imagine, like if I hadn't been with our friends dancing and being foolish and stuff like that, like if Alex and I just went out every weekend like we used to, like back in the day, you know, we would see a lot of our friends and whatever, but like today, like I enjoy going out to dinner. I enjoy having a conversation with somebody, you know, I enjoy sitting down in like maybe a loungy kind of deal, you know, I don't know, like I love listening to Cozy Mysteries or getting a fountain coke with Tanya, which I always loved that, and I still loved going out too. But it just doesn't have the same appeal to me anymore. And I really, to be honest with you, I don't think it has anything to do with me being older. I don't. I think it has to do with the fact that, like, I did it so much. Like, I was, like, looking around and, you know, I was like, it's so good to see people. But it didn't make me feel like I can't wait to come out again. Like, it was really good to see them, and I'll see them in a few months if I go out again, you know, and it's, you know, I'm glad that people thought of me, and it's nice to see them too and catch up. And the music was fun, but like, I don't miss it at all. And I think it was because, you know, during that period where I wasn't going to meetings and stuff, we were going out all the time. I mean, I think to a point where I wasn't even really enjoying it sometimes, and that just was our life, you know, and, I don't know, give me a cozy mystery, you know, and some comfy clothes any day. But it was kind of nice tonight to, you know, whatever. I will say that these Doc Marten platform boots are very, very comfortable. Did I already say this? I was telling somebody this earlier, so I'm like, did I say this? But they raised me like 3 inches, which I love. So And I have to say, like, today was easier to get into them than the other day that I wore them. So it seems like they're getting easier and easier and easier. Look at all these people putting up Christmas decorations. Can you see? It's so pretty. I don't know. I'm sure, like, you know, a lot of people, not you guys necessarily. I'm sure not you guys, because I'm sure most of you out there have lives more similar to the life that I lead today. But I'm sure that there are people that, like, you know, on the flip side of that, like, go out and do all that stuff all the time and are probably like, Peter's life seems so boring or something, you know what I mean? Oh, he drives around, listens to audiobooks, and gets found pops with his friend, and, you know, watches RuPaul and Dragula. And I'm sure maybe to them it is, you know. It's funny though, like Alex, like I always forever thought Alex would always want to go out like every Friday and Saturday for the rest of his life, and he doesn't even do that much anymore, you know, and I don't know. It was good. I'm glad I went. And I always see Alex, like, it's funny, like I still, you know, of course I think my husband is so sexy and good looking, but whenever I see him like in a club, like dancing and stuff, it like kind of like reignites something too, you know, I'm like, damn, that's my husband, you know. So it was fun. I'm really glad that I went. And I'm gonna turn around here on this roundabout. I'm gonna go back and then upload the vlog, and well, not right now, I'm not stopping it, I'm gonna wait till I get home, but I'm gonna upload the vlog from last night. Well, not upload it, but post it, 'cause it's done. And then I'm going to, oh shoot, you know what I hope? I hope that when I mean, I could check right now, but I hope that when I got home and I realized I wasn't gonna be able to get no, I left the computer open. Sometimes I do that, you guys. Sometimes I'll be like, well, like, I'm done uploading videos, or I won't get it done in time anyway, so I just shut the computer until the next day, and I'm like, then later I'm like, oh, I was uploading a vlog, like, I need to go back, you know. Today was a good day. I really haven't listened to a lot of my audiobook, though, in the last 24 hours, I will say that. Oh my god, you guys. So I got home last night after vlogging. What did I do after I got done vlogging? Maybe I did listen to a little bit of my audiobook. I did listen to a little bit of my audiobook last night on the way home. But it was so late by the time that I got done vlogging. Like, it was so early in the morning, right? Like late at night or early in the morning. I mean, it was like the sun comes up. The sun was coming up. And so I got home and I got into bed with the puppies and Alex, and I could not fall asleep to save my life. Like, I was wide awake, and I'm sure it was from drinking a cup of coffee, and I don't care, because when I get home, I'm gonna make another cup of coffee, because I want a cup of coffee. But, I could not fall asleep. And so I laid there for like a half an hour, 45 minutes, tossing and turning, and finally I got up, and I went downstairs, and I brought out my leftovers from Panda Express, and I sat there and I watched an entire episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. Oh, they have a little tree up there too. Oh no, it's like a reindeer, that was a unicorn or something. That was pretty, like inside their house. So I watched an entire episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. I really like the Canada season. I'm caught up on RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm caught up on RuPaul's Drag Race UK. I'm caught up on Dragula this season, which is so good. And I think I have 2 more episodes to catch up on RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. And I have 1 episode of Salt Lake City to watch. But it's not last week's. Oh, Salt Lake City is on tomorrow night, isn't it? It's the episode before last week when Mary invited everybody to her cooking class. I didn't watch that episode yet. So I watched last week's because I just wanted to see what happened with Jen Shaw getting arrested. So I haven't watched that one yet. The one before. So I need to watch that episode. And then I think I'm caught up on all those shows. I have 1 episode left of Only Murders in the Building. And, what is that? Food Rita's. I never heard of that place. I feel like I've said that, though, before in a vlog when I've driven by there. Rita's. I've never heard of that place before. Chili, a summer food. That's a joke between my friend and I, we used to say. But anyway, I have one episode of Only Murders in the Building. I have like the whole season minus one episode or 2 episodes of Grace and Frankie. I wasn't real into it the last time that I was watching it, but that's probably the next thing that I'll watch. I want to watch Midnight Mass on Netflix. My cousin Caroline started it, and she said it was so scary that she had to turn it off, the first episode. Tanya started watching it. Caroline started watching the other night, or was it earlier today, that she texted me, Dope Sick, that she was starting to watch. I'll probably watch that too. We read that book for a True Crime Book Club. It's a nonfiction book. I'm not really sure how they turned it into a series. But I'm going to watch Dope Sick, obviously. I'm sure it'll be just really, really sad. It's all about, like, Oxycontin and, like, the pharma thing and all that kind of stuff. And this small town in Virginia. West Virginia or Virginia? I think it's West Virginia, maybe. That was a really sad book, but, like, a really, like, important book, I think. And then, what else? I have all these shows I want to watch. So I need to, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, since I already have videos I'm going to be posting tomorrow, maybe I'll just, unless I decide to film more videos, maybe I'll just sit and watch shows tomorrow. There's a couple of movies that I want to watch too. So yeah. Yeah. Down. And then, what else? I think that's it. I can't believe that we're going into Thanksgiving week. It just seems so crazy to me that I still can't get over that summer's over, in all honesty. And now, like, our porch is all Christmased out. I'm, like, so in love with it. It looks so nice, you guys. We've got to fix the lights, though. That is the one thing I have to do tomorrow. I did not go do that today. I did not buy an extension cord and batteries. And once we have that, oh, and I want to buy one of those little lamp things for our lantern. Once that is done, then it will be completely done, because Alex is going to put the lights out there for me. The little, like, white twinkle lights. They're like that white light, though, you know? Like, I don't, like, I have, so the lantern light candle, the fake candle, is like a yellow, warm, ambient candle, which I don't like next to the white ones, but he also has the white ones, like, over all this stuff. So I'm like, I don't know which one I like better. But I think I'm just going to do the white lights now, since that's what we already have up there. It looks cleaner and crisper. It looks more like snow, you know? I do wish we'd get some snow, but, like, this is kind of early in Indiana for us to have, like, snow coverage that actually stays on the ground. Although I do have to say that if it snowed right now, I mean, it's been so cold recently. It's 44 right now. It went up a little bit. I do have to say that if it snowed, I think it would stay on the ground for a while. I think the snow coverage would stay on the grass because it's been so cold, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Do you know the weirdest thing? Okay, and I haven't opened the box yet, but I got a box today from Bath & Body Works. So if you watched my video the other day from Bath & Body Works, like, they didn't send me all my candles, right? So I'm assuming this is the other candles that I ordered, which was 2 more candles, but they sent me this huge box. So I don't know what that's about, right? Well, I guess I should open it and see what it says, right? But it's got to be bigger than two candles in there. It's this huge box, which I only have 2 more candles that I ordered. But when I looked on my confirmation order, it was the confirmation of what they sent, not what I ordered, but it had, like, where they charged it on there. I don't know how to explain it, okay? But, like, the order that said, like, it said one amount of money, but then what they sent and what they charged my card for was a lower amount. And I was just assuming, well, they just don't have those candles, or they're out of them or something, right? And that's why they didn't send them, and so they didn't charge me for them. That's what I was assuming. But then I get this box today in the mail from Bath & Body Works, and I'm like, what is this? But I didn't open it because that was like when we were like getting ready to leave and stuff like that. So I was like, well, I'll just open it later. I'll open it while I'm at home, and when I come back to finish up the vlog, I'll tell you guys what it is. But don't you think that's interesting? Like, what is this? Oh. Man, downtown was packed. And then you come up to the north side and it's like, well, I mean, Joe's Grill right here. Joe's Grill, the local bar, is packed. But you come out to the north side and it's like dead. There's like nobody on the streets. And I was talking about how quiet it was on the north side of Indianapolis compared to downtown. And then I went into this whole like story talking about a friend of ours that we had seen tonight. And I said her name, and I sometimes forget, you know, like I sometimes a lot forget when I'm vlogging that I'm, you know, who I'm talking about, or who I'm talking to. So anyway, oh my gosh. My neck hurts. We parked on the 4th floor of this parking garage. So when I got over to the parking garage, I was like, I'm just going to walk it instead of taking this elevator with all of these people that I didn't know. There was all these people that were getting into it. And I was like, it was like a big crowd of people. And I was like, I'll just walk up the stairs. Man, by the time that I was at the top of that I got to the 4th floor, I was like, and these boots, which probably weigh 10 pounds each, I was like, oh my God, that was an exercise today. Oh man. Do you guys have fun plans for the week ahead? Is anybody taking the whole week off? I'm really excited about this week coming up. I'm really excited to go to Thanksgiving at Caroline's and hang out with Caroline. I'm really excited to have Alex's mom go with us this year. I think that'll be really fun. Maybe start a little new tradition. And I'm really excited to go Black Friday shopping. And I'm really excited just to watch some Christmas movies. And, you know, I've got most of the Christmas decorations up other than, like, the tree, which I'm going to put up this week before Thanksgiving because I want to have it up before Thanksgiving. But putting up the tree literally takes me, like, 2 minutes. It doesn't take me any time at all to put up the tree. So I'll do that then. And, yeah. Excited. I'm very excited about this week. Oh, I've got to go to Trader Joe's and find out if they have, I think I'm going to try to go on Monday and see if they have vegetarian stuffing that I can make and take over there. Maybe one of you, I haven't even posted the vlog from last night yet, so you guys don't know that I want vegetarian stuffing. I was going to see if one of you had said something about it. But anyway, speaking of, I'm going to go home and I'm going to go post the vlog, and then I will come back in two, and I will be in more comfortable clothes then. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Because I just got like the worst headache ever, and it started raining. And I get headaches a lot, well, like migraines, when it starts raining. It's really kind of weird. I didn't know that it was supposed to rain tonight. It just kind of came out of nowhere. But I am like also like super tired all of a sudden. I was like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then I knew when I went home and I put on comfy clothes, like laid on the bed for a second with Tucker, I was like, I know I'm gonna get so tired. Because like my body, I don't know that I even have like any kind of clock anymore, you know? So I think my body like coming inside and like changing was like, it's nap time, except it's, you know, into the wee hours of the morning. And so I mean, if I lay down now, I'm gonna obviously, you know, sleep until the afternoon. So I was like, okay, come out and vlog, finish your vlog, listen. I hadn't posted my vlog, listen to like a half an hour of my audiobook, and then go to sleep. And then I'm sure we'll go to brunch tomorrow somewhere. I'm really hungry right now. I like ate just enough at dinner to be kind of full, but I probably could have eaten more. My cousin Caroline, the other day, she went, I don't eat seafood, but I'm just going to tell people this, just in case you care, in case you have this restaurant near you. They went to that juicy seafood place. It was her stepson and his wife, their birthdays are like a day apart. And so they wanted crab, I guess, crab legs. And so they went to that place called, Caroline tried to find some place to go that was new or different. And so they went to that juicy seafood, and Caroline was like, my expectations were not high. I just didn't think it was going to be that good. And she said, she was like, it was one of like the freshest seafood restaurants she's ever been to in her life. I thought that was so crazy that she said that. I was like, so you had a good time? She's like, yeah, and it was super affordable too. Oh my gosh. I really like this new cozy mystery series that I'm listening to. But whenever I like start listening to a series, like it always takes me like that first book to really get into it. But I have to say, I kind of like am starting to wonder, like the more I listen to it, if Tanya Kappas, who wrote the Campers and Criminals, and then she wrote this one too. I think it's called The Coffee House Murders or something like that. The first one's called The Scene of the Grind. It's really good, but like all of her books are around the same length. Like on Audible, they're all like 6 hours or less. And there almost kind of seems like a formula to it. Like, person moves to town, reason why they moved to town, they open a business, they have like some kind of coworker. This one actually reminds me a lot of the Josh Lanyon books, just like the setup, except it's a coffee house instead of a bookstore, but it's kind of very similar, the town and everything. But anyway, wouldn't that be so interesting if she was actually, because Josh Lanyon is like an alias, if she was actually Josh Lanyon. But anyway, it's like the same formula, and then it's like there's two love interests that kind of you go back and forth, and it's like you don't know like who she's gonna pick, and then there's some murder. This one, the murder was, I think she had a donut in her mouth, a donut or a chocolate chip cookie, I think is what it was, in her mouth, like when they found the person that was killed. And which is very similar to the Maddie Day book, which is called the Country Store Murder Series. I like that series too because it takes place in Indiana. She's found with like one of her the first one, like the person is found with like her world famous cheddar biscuits in her mouth. I'm like, how very Red Lobster of you. I could go eat brunch right now. That's how hungry I am. I could eat brunch twice. I'm so hungry. This house I drove by last night. Obviously, I'm driving by it again. That has the multicolored lights inside. It's so pretty. I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking about like all the things I want to do this Christmas season, and I'm like, well, my front porch is already decorated, which makes me really happy. And then I gotta get the Christmas tree up. I gotta put the new Christmas bedding on, but like I have to clean the corner of my corner of my bedroom because I have like just a bunch of stuff that I bought that's in bags and boxes, and I have like a bunch of shoes in there in that corner, and then like stuff that when we went on vacation, I just like, if it was clean, I took it out and I put it in that corner. Like I have like shorts and stuff, because my part of the closet, which I cleaned out like 6 months or a year ago, is so packed full again. And I need to go through there and get rid of stuff to donate that I'm not going to wear anymore, and keep the stuff I want to keep, and then put that stuff in the closet. Like I have all that stuff in the corner. I've just got to clean it out. And then, once I do that, I want to put the bedding on. I'd like to have that done. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night. I'd like to have the bedding on by Thanksgiving, you know, so it'll be real cozy for Thanksgiving and stuff. You know, I was thinking about this with like cleaning stuff. I always sit there and I look, what did I just clean? Oh, I cleaned up that corner of the kitchen. And like I just walked by it every day. It was like this little like, it used to be like my mom's little desk area, but it's where I keep like bills and catalogs and stuff, like my camera and the battery and stuff, like charger and stuff. Like, well, I have 2 battery chargers in the kitchen. But anyway, so I was sitting there and I was like, when I like wanted to clean it off that one night, I was like, oh, this is gonna take me forever. And then I turned on whatever show. Oh, I turned on that Walking Dead, the new one, which was stupid. I don't know, maybe I'd like it if I got more into it. But anyway, I think it's kind of like a little bit like the Rot and Ruin books, which I've been wanting to listen to those too, but I'm gonna wait till January. I don't want to listen to anything zombie right now. I'm gonna wait till after Christmas. What is going on? It's like got this big square on the camera. Anyway, I cleaned up that corner and it didn't take me that long at all. I mean, I was done with it like in less than a half an hour, and had everything, like took the books down to the basement, put stuff away that I had in there, threw some stuff out that I didn't want anymore that I had in there, like organized my bills, put everything away. It looks really nice now, right? And so I was thinking about that with like all these different areas that I want to clean in my house. And I was like, I always like look at it and I think, oh, it's gonna take forever. But the reality is, if I just did like, I've said this forever on here, I know. I was like, if I just took like one area like 3 times a week and just dedicated like an hour to just cleaning that area, like I would have, everybody has so many Christmas lights up already. Those are all over there. I don't know if you can see them in that neighborhood. But that, you know, like within 6 months, I'd have everything done. The basement, I just am like, oh God, I just don't want to do the basement. I think the thing about the basement is, like, when I do clean stuff down there, I, like, go down there, and I go down there just to do, like, a half an hour. Like, I'll say, like, I'm gonna do a half an hour, like, 5 days this week. And then I end up going down there for a half an hour, and I, like, find stuff, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about this, or, oh, I forgot about that, right? And then I end up sitting there, and I'm, like, reading old notes from high school, or looking through, like, old pageant flyer brochures, or looking through books that I had, and I'm like, you know, or pictures and whatever. And then it ends up being like this going down memory lane thing. And so it's not like I'm really cleaning. I'm sitting there and I'm like looking through all that stuff. And then I'm down there for like 3 hours. And I don't really haven't gotten a lot done, except for like look at all this stuff, you know. I mean, I've had fun, but I haven't, like, you know, like, really gotten a lot accomplished. Oh, man. So, I was thinking about, like, that's what I was saying. I was thinking about the stuff that I want to get done for Christmas, or do for Christmas. So, I want to put the bedding on. Now, the tree that I bought for the bedroom, I haven't even gotten a notification that it's been shipped yet, which I don't know what that's about. But it better be, like, coming soon. Because if it doesn't, I mean, like, who wants to get a Christmas tree, like, 2 weeks before Christmas? I mean, to put up, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole idea was to have it for the whole Christmas season. I think I ordered it, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days ago. I need to, like, look and see, like, if I know I haven't gotten, like, any notification about it, though, that it's an email or anything, notification that it's been sent. And then, of course, there's all kinds of Christmas movies that I want to watch. I've been listening to Christmas music already. I have it tuned to Holiday, Sirius Holiday, which is, if you have the Sirius channel, 71. And then I have Holly, which is 105. Right now it's playing the Ronette Sleigh Ride. And a Holiday, which is more like traditional music, is playing Billy Eckstine. Blue Christmas. I don't know who that is, and I have to say Blue Christmas is not one of my favorite songs. Like, I'm not really big into like Elvis Christmas music. Are you? I don't know why, but I'm not. I really like Etta James' Christmas album. I bought John Denver and the Muppets Christmas album because I used to listen to that a lot when I was a kid, and I have been just like playing that a lot. Like, I'll make the bed and then bring Tucker, or just like sometimes Boo's been like down in his house a lot lately, so Tucker will come up on the bed, and then he and I'll just like kind of lay there with him and pet him while we're listening to the music. And what else do I want to do? I'd like to go see some lights. There's a couple places in Indianapolis I'd like to see the lights. Right back there at Conner Prairie, I'd like to do the fairgrounds. And there's one other place. We did the Newfields thing last year. I don't know if we're gonna do that again this year. Do the Newfields thing. That's the thing we did at Halloween too. Like, I thought it was fun, and it was, oh, the battery's gonna die. I need to pull over somewhere and change it. I know I put the battery in here tonight. Please tell me that I did. I took $100 out because I didn't know what I would need cash for tonight, like parking and stuff. Oh no, I was gonna say I didn't spend any money, but I did. We valet parked at the restaurant. I think that was 10, and then I tipped him. And then I paid for parking at the parking garage. Or no, Alex paid for it on his card. So I think I only spent like $15 or $20 tonight. Make a list of all the stuff that I want to get done for Christmas time. It'll be real fun. What are the things you guys want to do for Christmas? Put it in the comment section below and give me some ideas. And say, Peter, you should do this Christmas season. Peter, you should do that. And then I'm going to make a big list of all the things I want to do for Christmas, and then I'll check them off. Would that be fun? All right, you guys, I'm actually not going to change the battery because my vlog from last night was like an hour and 35 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. And I know you guys are going to basically be catching up on 2 vlogs. So I'm going to make this vlog a little bit shorter tonight. It's just a little bit short of 45 minutes, I think. So I'll make this one a little bit shorter tonight. And then tomorrow I'll do a longer vlog. So, because I want to listen to a little bit of my audiobook anyway and go home, and I think I want to listen like a half an hour and then go home and go to bed. I will say this while I was just talking now, like I have like, maybe it was just the start of a bad headache because it kind of like went away. It's like not really hurting that much anymore, which is interesting. Maybe talking about it like helped, you know? Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a, if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. And I hope that you're having a magically amazing Sunday. Yeah, like I said, let me know what I need to do, holiday stuff, in the comment section below. And I can't believe it's Thanksgiving weekend. Here we go. Happy Thanksgiving, or happy weekend, I said. Happy Thanksgiving week. I'm really, really excited about it. And yeah, and maybe we'll do a whole vlog just talking about all the things that we're grateful for. Or I'll do a vlog talking about all the things I'm grateful for. Which of course is you guys. I love you, so. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love ya. Wait, how do I end it? Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. I always forget how I end it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love ya. Oh, and for those that need to hear it, those that want to hear it, and those that just happen to stick around, one more I love you. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.